Okay, so we got Bugs Bunny.
Yep, we have cars.
Yeah, we have cars.
Oh, Belgramite.
Yep.
A Superman villain of less renown, but still a Superman villain.
Yep. Though he's not fighting Superman. Though Superman was in this season. Like, this was the season that brought in Superman. But yeah, no, he's not fighting Superman. He's going to be fighting... Oh, God. Kitty punch. Kitty punch.
Jesus Christ, the flashes.
Yep.
Enter yellow-skinned Wacky Man.
Yep.
He prefers the Creeper, though.
Which, I still... Fun fact, the Creeper was going to be a main character in the New Adventure series, but they actually decided to cut that out.
Which is funny how that happened, because they're like, okay, we can do this episode, this episode, and this episode. Wait a second. We never did any for the Creeper outside of his first appearance. Damn it.
Yet they treat him like he was a member of the Bat family.
I was about to say, the whole episode where he debuted and all, it really seemed like they were wanting to go more... They were wanting to set him up for more stuff to show up in. Not like with villains or anything and all. Like, he was genuinely going to be a recurring character and all.
Yeah, well,
and they just never did more with it.
Well, they had multiple toys too. Like they had, and like hell, they didn't even do anything with him in like in any future projects. Like he makes like a
most of these had non-speaking cameos.
Yeah, in Justice League, and that's it. Like he never shows up. Like they never reference him in Batman Beyond. He doesn't show up as a guest character in the Superman animated series or Static Shock or any of the DCAU stuff outside of Batman.
You know what's weird, though? I weirdly think Creeper would have worked out really good in Static Shock.
Oh, yeah.
I just imagine that episode. Virgil and Richie having to, maybe not Gotham, but maybe Jack Ryder just happens to be doing a expose or something in Dakota City. And all of a sudden the Creeper shows up and it is literally like, hell, I'd say you have Yvonne be the main villain of it. They're having to deal directly. And just, I hate this guy.
Hell, have him fight Shiv and just have that thing of like, look, I'm crazy, but I'm not this crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by crazy. Crazy now. I mean, do I look like I'm wearing a straitjacket? Does the bullet count?
Yeah. we talked about theoretical DCAU episodes while Batman Burn the Bold episodes going. And yeah, no.
Yeah, but yeah. Point being though, that line, even the mentally unwell can be a source of good. Like, that sums up most superheroes, let's be honest, even if they're not traditionally crazy.
Yeah.
Still one of the more unique Batman opening credits. I stand by it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I think
it's also a fun game just to see which names are actually like in there.
Yeah. Time out for vengeance. Yeah, I miss frickin' title cards, man.
Good old Catman with his robot cat.
Which is from the comics. He really did have a robot cat.
And it's done by J.M. DeMatteis, so definitely know that the quality is going to be up to par for the script.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, in my opinion, even some of his bad ones are still pretty daggum good.
Ooh.
Damn.
That was a Jake Paul hit.
Yep. He's gonna hit him so hard, he's gonna think Gennard's a real dog. No one's gonna get that reference.
What the fucktopus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did Batman go?
Yep. Meanwhile, on the Watchtower, they're playing essentially, I don't know, Zasura?
Yeah, but minus the actual being warped into the game. Though, given this is the DC universe, that's still possibly on the table.
Yeah.
It really is.
Brother Power the Geek.
Yeah. Brother, yeah. Meanwhile, yeah.
And, also the, ad on the back of the guy's comic there was for Flex Mentallo.
And yeah, of course, this is also very much a JLI episode. And freaking guy. Like, I don't know if Ice is like, I don't know if we're gonna get Ice in Gunn's universe, but I kind of hope they do.
Oh yeah. If you ask me, nobody did.
Let Booster stay.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about this meeting room? It's literally just a 1-for-1 of the one from JLU's like main 7 meeting room.
Yep.
Except now it's just like a break room.
Yeah.
Look at that. The two egos can't stand each other. Who could have guessed?
Yep. Then we got Fire and
Fire.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Yep, Rip Hunter, who even though they don't really address it in this show, is Booster Gold's son.
And fun fact to anyone, Rip Hunter is actually technically public domain now.
Yeah. Get ready for the Rip Hunter horror movie. You know someone's thinking about it.
What? Considering the shit he gets into, would him being in a horror scenario be that out there?
Oh no, it would probably work, but the problem is,
slasher.
Yeah, the problem is, they would make him the slasher for some fucking reason because they'd be like, well, his name is Rip. Like, anyway, but yeah.
Let's stop before we give them anyone else ideas.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, look, I'm already worried about Pluto getting a fucking slasher because he's public domain now, and all they're gonna do is have the guy just wear a Pluto mask. Because let's face it, that's kind of that's like the mindset now for public domain movies.
Okay, that's a cool line.
Yeah,
that was a cool line.
Yeah,
That's a cool line.
Oh yeah, where
I'm
he's
the time traveler kid. I'm the time master.
Yep, totally different from Time Lords though.
Yeah.
Very much.
Though funny enough, one of the companions for a certain Time Lord did show up as Rip one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And weirdly enough, he dressed like the Doctor though.
Yep. Also, I like that little moment with Booster and Jaime of like, they're like, fist bump of like, oh, they're cool. They're cool.
Blue and gold lives on. Enter Caveman times.
Yeah. So I know we've been talking about public domain and whatnot, but essentially the whole thing is that they have to go and find Batman's ancestors who are being targeted by these Terminators from a future. And here's the thing, though: all of these ancestors are all Batmen. Like, they're not just like vigilantes who go in a similar style of fighting. No, they're literally also Batman.
Also, I love guys like he's an asshole, and but like, okay, no, okay, I can't be an asshole to her, like,
Yeah, it's like she's just too sweet. He can't. It's impossible.
Honestly, I really wouldn't mind it if this turned out that where they're at turned out to be like the land time forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, we got Captain Cave Batman.
Bunga.
Yep.
The Bat Mammoth.
Yep. And if you guys are wondering, yes, there is a Cave Batman, but he's not an ancestor. He's literally Bruce, who was time traveling. In fact, this whole episode is kind of a semi-homage to Grant Morrison's Return of Bruce Wayne story, where Bruce time traveled through history and got to be like variants of Batman. Like, we had a caveman Batman, we had a Puritan Batman, we had a pirate Batman. The only Batman that shows up in here, though, that isn't a Batman from that story is the Batman of the future and the Roman Batman, who is called Batmanicus.
Also Flintstone Batmobile.
Yeah, Flintstone Batmobile.
Which this still makes me. Which I get this is based on Silver Age, so ridiculousness is accepted.
Yeah.
But like, really,
the giant rock penny.
Yeah, giant rock penny.
Okay. Which all I could think of when I first saw this episode and I saw that was, this is a penny? I've been in business a long time, boy.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, I mean, pennies are now. Pennies are now extinct, given our current thing with yeah, but also ice is.
Which also Biz. This also means the penny plunderer is even more useless now.
Yeah. No. That's his thing of like we do a modern DC story. We have the penny plunderer, and he's just like, I don't want to live on this planet anymore, and he literally just steals a rocket. And
Also, we talked over a little bit, but I love the idea that Cave Batman is like, wait, cave? That's no place for secret hideout.
Yep.
Because
cavemen.
Because the cavemen, that's their home.
Yep. Like, that's not a hideout. And
And yeah, I said it. Bring it on, Flintstone.
yep.
Yes.
Actually get a cameo by them. Like, obviously, this wouldn't be the Flintstones universe, but at least a couple of cavemen.
I mean,
like Fred and Barney.
Hey, look, if Shaggy can be in Creature Commandos, we could get the frickin' Flintstones here.
True.
And yeah, so
Also,
and Rip. Oh, by the way, again, knowing that.
You're an idiot.
Also,
You go to the pirate times, you don't have Aquaman be the one.
yeah, it's kind of a weird one, especially since Aquaman would frickin' thrive in this one. This version, especially, he'd be like a pirate Batman. Outrageous.
Oh,
Yeah, we all knew he would say that, but yeah. Instead, like, Rip pushes Booster and Jaime in there, which, and okay, that's a really cool Batman pirate design. So yeah, we got Pirate Batman over here. Yep. Sorry, I'm getting texts like crazy. Yeah, the boat looks pretty cool, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Feels like something Bruce would actually have.
And again, okay, here's the thing. Here's my thing. How did Bruce not know about this? Like,
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, even if he didn't know he was a direct descendant of this guy, how is there no record of this? I mean,
like, okay, King Batman makes sense because that's prehistory, but
this guy, like, there's no way to hide him.
yeah, like, literally,
1600.
yeah, and especially since in the DC universe, especially, all of the craziest shit that went down in history is always, recorded. Like Jonah Hex, A Silent Night, literally the stuff with King Arthur. Even if you believe it's stuff of legends. Yeah.
The other pirate hero, the Black Buccaneer.
Yeah, who I'm surprised they didn't just make him the Black Buccaneer. Like, again, I don't mind the design. It's just kind of weird when you stop and think about it now.
Yeah, like, the fact that he's got, like, that mask cannot be comfortable.
Yeah, the mask.
At all.
I mean, well, to be fair, that's a hat on top of a mask. It's like it's horrible.
Yeah, so, yeah, and all we know, like, yeah, he could look like again, they could have just made him the Black Buccaneer, but yeah, like, they go out.
And here comes the most, pardon my French, batshit craziest one.
Yeah, again.
This is, like, the most weirdest choice they could have done.
Yeah, like, I was like, you could have done, you could have done the cowboy one, you could have done maybe, like, a actual knight, like medieval times.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
What comes up here I never understood.
Yeah.
Quite literally, they get mistaken for slaves. And I'm like, but
they were just literally mistaking Aquaman for Poseidon.
Yeah.
And also, I know escaped slaves when I see them. You have a guy who's carrying himself like royalty, and he's wearing gold.
Yep. And
how are you not fawning over this man?
Yeah, like, okay, seriously. Like, that's a little weird. Also, I want to fight Romans. I'm like, I feel bad for Arthur there. He's like, come on, let him fight Romans.
Also, behold, Batmanicus.
Yep. And
again, here's another
version would fire be a version of the Hecate?
Probably.
Yeah, they could actually view her as
Rome, not Greece.
Actually, no. Honestly, they could have actually saw her more as one of the Furies.
Oh, that actually would make sense.
Yeah.
Also, this one also mentioning the Black Buccaneer earlier. This guy, what Batmanicus does, he also could have easily just been the Golden Gladiator, who was another DC hero from ancient Rome who literally did what he does.
Yeah.
Ah, and look there. Alice. We gotta get that Jason and the Argonauts reference in sometime.
Yep.
You know what I kind of wish they had animated it to look like it was stop motion.
I feel like that would have they're already pushing the budget as it is, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, though I will say when it does get animated, it does kind of have that like weird
stop motion.
Yeah, that kind of that weird movement. So it could have been seen.
How he melted the heel.
Yeah.
Achilles still making trouble for the Romans.
Trojans.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway.
Okay, so time is saved.
Yep.
Or not.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, they're all like, oh yeah, great, we saved Batman. Except still not there, and also they don't even know who's deploying the robots.
And also,
yes, now we're all trying to figure out where the robots are coming from and why Batman, of all people, hasn't returned yet.
Yep. Well, not just that, but also now they're like, wait, who's Batman? Because again, the new timeline is like starting to set in of like they legit can't remember him.
Yep.
Yeah, which okay, I was kind of curious if we would get to see what Gotham is like now without Batman, like, maybe get an idea of how things have changed, but no, like, I guess they didn't have enough time for that, pun intended.
Actually, it would have been funny if they actually revealed that Alan Scott never actually retired.
Yeah.
He's just
Or
the main hero of Gotham again.
Or no. The
No.
dynamic duo of Gotham is Jade and Obsidian.
But I love that by proxy, Gotham's also way worse off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Alan dealing with Bruce's usual hundreds of villains.
And
I mean more in the lines of now the Green and Gray are actually like duking it out with each other.
Yeah.
Also,
we're about to meet the Batman of the future, which when I heard Batman of the future, I was actually excited because I was like, "Oh, cool! We're gonna get the Batman of Pluto."
Yeah, like DC 1 million.
Yeah.
That would have been so sick.
Yeah, that would have been.
What we got is fine too, but it's like, damn it.
Like, if you didn't want to use Terry, like, DC 1 million Batman is still up for grabs.
Here is the villain.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Equinox, which. Fun fact, apparently he was originally going to be Libra, but for some reason they decided not to use Libra, so they created this character instead.
That's because Libra is going to be the main villain of that Justice League Marvel movie they were going to make.
Oh yeah, you're right, and they had that stupid embargo.
Yes, behold, the Batman of the future, the Batman robots.
Yeah, which, I mean, again, that's kind of cool, and hell, my headcanon is this, that the Batman robot originally was the Robin robot from Batman 1 million.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my headcanon right there, because, yeah, fun fact, yeah, Batman 1 million, besides being the Batman of Pluto, which, yeah, Pluto is essentially a prison planet, his Robin was a robot.
Yep.
And yet, behold, the awesomest thing of Batman being a combination of a lot of heroes and breaking a dude into literal pieces.
Yeah, doing.
And also, that thing that happened with Batman, weirdly enough, made him like a blue DC super adaptoid.
Yeah, it kind of did look like the super adaptoid, but yeah, Equinox explaining that. Yeah, he got fractured, and the version that we're seeing is like all of his hatred towards Batman. And apparently this was supposed to lead into a whole arc with Equinox, but they wound up not going forward with this because unfortunately this was the final season.
So basically what I'm hearing is essentially Equinox almost would have been basically the main villain of the whole show.
Yeah.
He shows up the most often and everything.
Well, yeah.
Not most often. He's had like 2 episodes, like three episodes, 4 kind of counting this one where he's the main focus.
Yeah, like he was one of the big bads. Like he was going to be one of the, because yeah, in the show, because yeah, when it came to the big bads of the show, the ongoing story arcs were Equinox, Starro, and later kind of Darkseid, but not really.
One episode, and of course, don't forget the crime syndicate with Owlman.
Yeah, but I'm talking like there was like setup for that one. Like the cold openings were all about them, and like we get episodes focusing on them. But yeah, like Darkseid kind of had that, but only like for like one episode. It was only the cold opening where like the question was running across Apocalypse,
which was absolutely wild.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Which, by the way, I just realized these robots are the Manhunters.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, like, why didn't they just make them the Manhunters?
no Batman escapes the Batman hunters.
Yeah.
They could have said that. They could have really went with that.
Yep. Also,
Yeah.
again, the idea that this Batman robot is the Batman of the future, again, that's fine. But could they at least give him a lot cooler design instead of just giving him a Batman cape and cowl?
Yeah, that feels like they go all out for the designs for the other Batman, right? Why does it just this one get the lamest one?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
just
imagine this. Just imagine this: cyborg Batman. Like, literally, it's like, well, he looks like cyborg Superman just for Batman, except he's a good guy.
yeah. And again, my headcanon is that this is the Robin of the Batman of Pluto, like just upgrade into Batman.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My issue is still this: the Robin from the Batman of Pluto story. The Robin from the Batman of Pluto story. Like, Robin had a costume. Like, it actually had design that was interesting. And yeah, we have all these Batman teaming up and kicking the crap out of Equinox.
Yeah, you gotta love how they're not even questioning what just happened. It's like, okay, big monster robot thing, even though I don't know what a robot is.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm hitting it.
Yep.
No, I think a couple of them would have thought demon.
Yeah. Well,
Demon or just big monster.
yeah. Well, no. One would think like, no. Okay. Pirate Batman and Cave Batman. Yeah. Rome Batman. I don't know. He'd probably think he's like an Extragonian or something. But no, he would. But no, like, I love the fact that Equinox built these Terminator Batmen and combined them with his own great power of chaos and order, and he got beaten up with a sword and a big stick. When you really,
Yep.
Remember, there was an extra sword.
yeah, well, still 2 swords, 1 metal hand, and a really big fist, a really big stick. Like,
Yes, and there was the hint that Equinox was going to return and all. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, this is that is Batman Brave and the Bold. Time Out for Vengeance, and it's a fun episode, but it's a really ridiculous one when you stop and think about it. But that is kind of
It is, but it also kind of relies on having knowledge of previous Batman episodes with Equinox in them, which I do feel is to a detriment to a point.
okay. Yeah,
They explained it-
yeah.
Like, they explain it to a point, but it's still like it feels like you still need to have seen them to fully get what's going on.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Honestly, I think it was a great episode, but again, it's like, honestly, I think the plan would have made, like, okay, not plan, but it would have been a little cooler since if they went with the idea of Equinox is trying to remove any hero that could have inspired the concept of Batman time, like, you know, a non-powered masked vigilante. So, like, imagine, like, you know, hey, Batman O'Grant, because again, prehistory, but could have done Golden Gladiator. He could have done, you know,
Black Buccaneer.
Yeah, Black
And
Buccaneer.
plus, that would have been even more impressive, dangerous of a plan, because by doing that, you could also end up removing Green Arrow or any other, or most other, like, non-powered heroes.
Yep. Or hell, again, go for the medieval period and have them face off against the Silent Knight. That'd be kind of neat. But yeah, which also would be dangerous too, because the Silent Knight is both a reincarnation of Hawkman, but he's also, you know, the ancestor of the Kent family.
Honestly, solid episode. I really did enjoy it. And of course, it's just funny, like Aquaman getting to geek out over fighting Romans.
Yep. And yeah, no, it's a really fun episode. Doesn't make like, granted, I'm still not big into time travel stories, but this is definitely not the worst. I do like the designs of the Batman in there. Again, very much inspired by the works of Grant Morrison during the Return of Bruce Wayne story. Would I recommend it if someone who's a fan of Return of Bruce Wayne? I wouldn't go that far, but again, it is still pretty fun to watch, even if it is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that'll be a wrap, and we'll see you next month, where once again, you guys get to pick, this time, Adventure Brothers episode. Honestly, I'm excited for any one of them because I'm a big Venture Brothers fan. And, yeah, and I know, Baron, you haven't watched the show, but I hope you're able to join us with that one because, trust me, it's a really fun show. Anyway, yeah. You say that, but trust me, it is so funny. Anyway, I'm Biz.
I'm Lunar.
I'm Baron.
And we'll see you later.